getting better than ever, mother flowers. Here we go again. 3/4 of a level to go. The quest begins again. Putting myself in Discord just in case anybody wants to talk to me. I know it's unlikely until ProCon gets on, but I'm going to be available just in case. Tain't nothing you can do about the things you can't do nothing about. The other things, let them be as they will. That's how it is, mother flower. That's how it is. I'm telling you. That fucking 2-day-old pizza ain't really hitting the spot, but I wasn't smart enough to stop and get nothing else, so such is the oh my god. Such is the way of things. Oh, my ice pad's fucking numbing my whole damn leg tonight. Holy shit, man. I don't know if it's hitting the spot or killing me. One or the other. Got the old Cookie Monster going again tonight. Yeah, I know I wear a lot of the same shit frequently, but I don't give two shits about that. Alright, so the question is, do I look for a group, or do I just go slay some shit out in Western Plaguelands like Pro suggested for the EXP? Because the EXP ain't a terrible idea. I kind of think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Maybe I'll get lucky, get a drop or two. Go look at the auction house for a few minutes, see if there's anything good to buy. What in the fuck is going on in trade chat right now? I log in, the first thing I see is everyone here's talking about who's gay and who's trans and who's this and who's that. Like, dude, is this WoW?
Good morning.
Or a Democratic Party? Hey, what's going on? Alex, long time no hear from, brother. How you doing, man? You doing good?
I hop in on something.
No, I was in the middle of ranting about. I just got on, and I look and so I was I'm kind of looking at chat to see if any groups pop up that I might want to jump into, and the first thing I see is, are all hunters gay or just some? And then like 3 hunters are like, they're all gay, they're all gay, they're all gay, and then they're like, some are pan, some are trans, and then it's like this and trans and that and gay and this, and if it's a dick with a chick, is it gay? And I'm like, what in the flying fuck did I walk in on here? God damn, man. Anyways, how you doing, buddy?
I'm not the greatest
Why is
at
that?
this particular moment. I'm on fucking Season of Discovery with this group trying to do Scarlet Monastery, and it's just going fucking terrible.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
Is Scarlet Monastery the raid?
No, it's just a
So it's
dungeon.
just the regular
It's
Scarlet
just a
Monastery dungeon.
dungeon.
And it's still going that badly, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. At least it's not death equals delete.
That's true. That's true. It's like, I don't know, the first pull Uh, well, they were pulling without me already before I even got there, so they're just
Well,
like
that's probably not a
pulling
great
ahead.
start.
I'm healing, by the way, and
Oh, that's definitely not a great start.
yeah. So man, what the hell? Uh, how am I in combat right now? The fuck? I can't drink right. Okay. It's so weird because outside of the dungeon, it's just fucked, right? Like the horde, they'll just kill you. Like there's a rogue in particular, or a couple rogues in particular right now that are just cheap shotting and one shotting everyone. Like just not letting people do anything that they want. Couldn't summon or anything. So we're trying to summon our tank back because he went to go repair it. It's impossible right now. Struggling with this. Little bit of a headache.
I see, says me.
Oh man. Yeah, we're just getting grief trying to start this dungeon. I mean, the start of this dungeon wasn't great either. Like I came in, uh, came in while they were already pulling, so I was like buffing people up,
Uh huh.
and they asked me like, "Yo, like I wonder, can we pull big? Can we do big pulls?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hopefully XD, right?" And like I sit down to drink, but he just goes and pulls big. I'm like, a quarter mana or something. And he's just coming to me with like no HP. So I hit the penance as he's like right near me. I just take aggro or whatever or get kicked. Like I got kicked out of my heal. So I was like locked out of my healing.
Uh huh.
So tank dies because he was low already.
Of
Like not
course.
even maybe one penance tick went off. Oh yeah, holy shit, this is
I was gonna say that doesn't sound like it's starting all that great.
so he died and then I'm like running around trying to heal people while getting kicked because I still have aggro and yeah, it was just like
Jesus, dude.
everyone but me and like one other guy died. So three people died or something on the first real pull. And now we can't get our tank back.
Jesus Christ.
I just decided to hop back on and try it out because they added like a buff all the way up to 40 or maybe even at 40,
Uh huh.
but it's called Discoverer's Delight and it increases XP gained by 100%,
Okay.
but also gold earned from quests by 300%.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, kind of interesting. So like if I level like an alt to 40, I should easily have enough gold for mount every time.
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Yeah. Even like just solo questing instead of like spamming dungeons or anything
Right.
like that. How's your grind, man?
I've got no complaints, man. Just trying to get to 60. I'm about 3/4 of a level away.
Oh, that's exciting, dude.
Yeah, almost there, almost
So
there.
close.
I'm just checking out the auction house right now, see if there's anything I can pick up. I really probably can't. I've really got pretty decent gear already, so there's really probably not much I can grab off here. But I just figured I'd have a look. I haven't had a look in a while. Everything
Oh
that I
yeah.
could buy is
Upgrade is
fucking
always nice.
stupid expensive, So
Yeah.
I figure I probably won't get any more upgrades until I get in high level instances and or raids. which will obviously be difficult to get into, but, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm not in a big hurry to do that.
Oh yeah, but time comes, it'll be fun.
Agreed. And I should be geared enough to do them.
Oh yeah.
And my rings are pretty garbage. But ain't exactly a whole lot out there to buy either. Or really anything that's worth anything. Well, that one's pretty nice, but it's 110 gold. I ain't spending that on a ring. Nope, 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 sure ain't. It's a darn good one, though. But it's too much. The bid price is 58. Why would he have it the bid price so low? I mean, 58 isn't really that low either, but I mean, I could potentially bid on that and possibly win it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just put a little like cool 59.60 down or something.
Right?
Good
I don't
upgrade.
really want to spend that much, but it would be a really significant upgrade. In my other ring, I have a potential really good upgrade just by finishing Sunken Temple. I just need 2 more feathers out of there because I've done it on the Drunken Night and somehow managed to get through it, but didn't get all my feathers.
Oh yeah.
I have no recollection of doing that dungeon whatsoever. It's on stream though. I may have had
Oh,
a little to drink that night.
yeah. Hey, you made it safely through though.
I don't know how.
Good though. Vibing.
Something. Fell asleep like 3-4 times. Almost let the tank die.
Hell yeah.
Procon was
That's
in the
best.
channel. He was like, "Nate, call it, man. Go to bed." I was like, "What? I'm not sleeping." He's like, "Dude, the tank."
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
He's like, "Dude, the tank was at 20 health." I'm like, "Oh, he wasn't." I don't remember none of that, dude.
Fine, he's
None of it.
fine.
But somehow got through.
Hell yeah.
So right now, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go farm some EXP over in Western Plaguelands until hopefully Pro gets on later tonight. Pro's been 60 for a little bit, but he's been coming back and helping me cherry pick some quests here and there, you know, and just try to expedite the process to 60.
That's nice.
Expedite.
Well, it's always
if you
better
will.
with the buddy too.
Oh well, yeah. Any game is always better with somebody to play with. It gets really boring when you're playing by yourself. But ooh, I almost forgot to get waters before I left town.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's funny because when I logged on tonight, I and I've only been on 13 minutes, so like you're catching me like right as I got on.
Oh yeah.
When I logged on tonight, I actually said in the stream, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and log myself into Discord tonight, even though it's unlikely that anybody will be on to chat with me until Pro gets on. And I didn't say it, but in my head I thought, man, I wonder where Alex has been, man. I haven't talked to him in like fucking seems like 17 years. And then like literally 5 minutes later, you jumped in the channel.
Oh yeah.
It's like I thought you into existence.
Hell yeah. Easy game.
An easy clap, if you will.
Yeah.
I've been seeing Hoyo's stream a little bit lately, so I've been popping in his stream and just saying a little something from time to time.
Yeah, he's been doing something pretty neat. He's been like doing some
What can I
win
get
of
for you
every
today?
different types of games, and then
Yeah, it's cool. I've been
doing
seeing
some,
him,
like,
so
daily
whenever I
things.
see him, I pop on and have something to say.
Hell yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I think I'll pick up an extra 20 of these. Questing by myself, I go through mana really fast.
See you soon.
Visit my bank here real quick. Since that instance night, though, I got a lot of pretty good healing gear, but obviously because I got rid of, in order to put that good healing gear on, I got rid of kind of a fair bit of strength and stuff. So now I do less damage, but I can really heal up pretty easily.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
It's against my religion. It's against my religion, but I'm even wearing a pair of legs. I'm sorry, a pair of feet that aren't even plate. They're male, and I normally will refuse to do that. But
Oh yeah, sometimes I'll be in your stream and like just watching quietly, you know, like or
Yep.
reading chat or whatever, like just like right before bed or something.
Yep,
like,
yep.
I'll check.
Oh yeah, you've had a comment or two when doing that, and I'll be like, oh shit, check that
sometimes-
out. Alex is around.
But not always will I comment, so sometimes I don't know if people realize, but like I'm like one of the viewers just chilling, like be like
I
I,
don't-
remember
yeah.
catching you in the BF or not BFD. BRD Black Rock.
And that was the same night, and I remember all of that run. That was actually a really fun run. I enjoyed that one. I felt really
Yeah.
good. And I got
like tidbits of it, like I was popping in here and there, like seeing you.
that night. I mean that run.
Gear.
I got gear off of like
Yeah,
every
your
fucking
gear
boss.
Yep.
It was
sick.
amazing. Like I was like, how am I getting this fucking lucky?
Hell yeah, that was awesome. Also been seeing your YouTube videos popping up.
Ah, nice.
Hell
Off
yeah.
with you.
I appreciate the views.
Okay, dude.
All right, this will be the fastest that I've gotten on and like gone to actually do anything in a while. Now, mind you, I'm not really going to do anything special. I'm just gonna go farm some mobs. But I should be able to slap these mobs pretty fucking quick nowadays.
Hell yeah.
I think they'll be like 51, 52. I'm going over there at 59 strong.
No.
Easy clap in the chat. Just trying to get this priest to level 40.
Looking for 3 more for Sunken Temple, but they need tank and a ranged DPS, but they already have a healer. My guess is it's the Pally. And he's from Hardcore Delete, too. Yeah, you know what? Every time I see like a whole group of people die in an instance, it's fucking Hardcore Delete. I don't think that's what they try to do is Hardcore Delete their characters.
Man. That's fun. I don't think I saw that often when I was playing. Like in newer guilds or something?
I don't. I feel like they've been around. I'm looking in.
Maybe
I'm looking in the death log right now. 1, 2, 3. Third person down is Hardcore Delete. I died from drowning in the wetlands.
Alright.
They just. I always find these fucking people. They're always dead from something stupid. So solo self-found must have come out now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm 100% gonna do a solo self-found character, 100%. And it'll probably be a hunter or a warlock, because like, dude, it's the pet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The pet.
Yeah.
Probably, and it'll probably be a hunter. Hunters, or maybe a priest.
I think hunter is cool. Like.
Yeah, or I could
your
easily do, or I
prayers.
could also do a priest, but I don't know that I would try to do solo self on. Your gear is going to be shit, like at all times, right? So you're really going to need some extra protection, whether it be heals or a pet to take some damage for you.
You can still like group up and do quests or dungeons and stuff, right?
I don't know. And I thought I didn't think you could group.
I forget what like the actual like version of it is. You know what I mean? Like,
I should almost jump over and fucking make
just see
that
what.
tune just for gigs. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Because I do want a solo self-found tune.
Yeah.
To come up with a good name. I have to really think about that and think about what character I want to play.
Oh, what's the guild message about?
I don't know. Hope I wasn't drunk when I wrote it. Let me look.
I read it when I logged on today, and I was like, I don't know, was it something about new WoW or new game?
Yeah, I was
I don't
probably
even
drunk when I
remember
wrote that.
completely.
I'll get rid of it.
It was kind of funny. I was trying to like understand it. And I was
I
like
I could explain that, but I ain't going to.
new game and everything. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that's something that I shouldn't have wrote in there.
Oh fuck. Mr. Tankman is dying. My
Don't
job
let it
will not
happen.
let
Don't
that
let it
happen.
happen.
Try to drink.
Oops, where am I at? Wrong place.
Oh my god, I'm not targeting him.
This
Okay.
is where I want to be. And then I can go over here. Oh, Ann got on recently. That's hilarious.
On the mage?
Yeah. It says he was last online 3 days ago. I don't think
Hell
he.
yeah.
I don't think he did anything. He's still 51. You never know though.
Yeah, he was just like
Nah. So it looks like it's been 2 months for Tim's level 60 at least. Been 2 months for Ben. Blue's obviously just been Blue me and fucking Procon, of course.
I almost
I was
got
just looking
my
to see when everybody was on. Pretty much nobody's been on except me. Except you. A couple of your characters have been on somewhat recently.
I almost got my warlock to 56, like I think it was last week. I got on one night and was talking bro. Role play. Just got my level 40. Go. It's the max level on Season of Discovery at the moment. And the raid is No Mergon. I don't know if I'm gonna try that out, but definitely not tonight.
Fair enough.
Sounds pretty cool though, No Mergon raid. Interested to see. I've only seen like really one boss that like pushes you off the edge. Does something like that.
Blue's been logging on lately too. Like in the middle of the night, all of a sudden he'll just log on, invite me, and then start fucking wanting to do something. Like middle of the damn night, just out of fucking nowhere.
Hell yeah. Just find some spare time. That's awesome.
Oh, this fucking the termite thing I probably could do. Yeah, I could probably do that quest. I don't know why I don't have that in my bags.
Greetings. Be careful.
I
For the
don't think I need that.
Alliance.
Not right now, but I gotta talk to these mother flowers over here too.
King's honor, friend.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Light bless you.
What's this guy? What's he got? Nope. What about turning in these stones, man? Can I get
Can I
anything
help
for that
you?
shit? Minion
Farewell.
scourge stones. Continue.
Safe travels. Have a good one.
It gave me a little bit of EXP.
Well met. Be careful.
Why can't they turn in more? I thought I had a
See
bunch
you
of
around.
those. Can you only turn in... Oh, I guess it takes 20 of them. That's why. Guess I only had 36. Either way, it gave me 550 experience and... Apparently I can increase my reputation gained with Argent Dawn permanently. Alright. That's cool.
What can I do for you? Have a good one. See you around. Farewell. Safe travels.
Alright, so let's see here. Should I put this fucking thing on? Or should I keep my 5 health, 5 mana per 5 seconds trinket on? It's a pretty cool trinket. But I get Scourge Stones and they can give me EXP, so I should probably put that on.
Need help? Be careful. Have a good one.
Alright. Off I go to kill some stuffs and things and stuffs. Maybe a hit or two before I go, though. What do you think? Seems like a good plan, doesn't it?
Ooh, I'll join you after this dungeon,
Cool, cool.
but that'll be like
No worries.
5 minutes?
Oh, you're almost done then, I take it.
yeah.
Cool, cool.
We're just clearing the last few mobs before the cathedral bosses.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Dude, so I got home yesterday, right? And it was it was like threatening to rain. There was some lightning off in the background, whatever. Well, driving home yesterday, for whatever reason, like I left work and fucking just the tired just hit me. And so like halfway home, I was falling the fuck asleep bad. Like did a full lane change sleeping on a 4-lane road, 2 each way. Did a full lane change sleeping, and I'm like, okay, I got to wake up, open the sunroof, open the window all the way, turn the radio up, try to make it cold in there. Just started fucking around a little bit, and then I was okay. I made it home. So I get home, whatever, roll up in the house, and I come in, and I'm like, I'm still fucking pretty tired. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep for a while. So I laid down, and I slept for like 2.5 hours or something, and I woke up, it was like 3 a.m., and I looked, and Pro was on. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get on. And then I decided to get on, right?
Yeah.
And, hey, they're speaking to Pro. Hi, Pro. And so I did that, whatever. And then we played until about 5. I don't. Maybe it was the night before that I did the sleep early thing. Either way, I ended up on. Pro ended up on. And so we ended up hooking up, and so we played until almost 5, right? And then I think I called it at like 5, and I jumped off, and then I went over and I laid down. Well, at this point now, it's fucking rocking outside. My fucking ba-doom, big thunders and fucking big rain. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. This is going to be great sleeping weather. Actually, I went and took a shower and then went to bed, right? It seemed I figured I'd go to bed all clean, feel good, right? Went, took a shower, and then I went to bed. And so I laid down. I put on a fucking video. Head hit the pillow, and I'm just like, And then I thought, motherfucker. I rolled up my window, but I don't think I closed my sunroof.
Yeah.
So I
Fuck.
threw on clothes. I ran out there. Sure enough, sunroof's wide open. Whole inside of the fucking truck is soaked like a motherfucker.
Oh.
Yep, just soaked like a motherfucker. So when I left I closed it up, and I had nothing in there, no towels, no nothing. There was one sock in the back, and that sock was from the day that I had fucking surgery.
Oh.
I ended up, yeah. But anyways, so I fucking used that and dabbed up some of the sitting water on the seat, and I was like, whatever. Closed it, went to bed. When I went this morning, I brought a towel with me, sat on a towel, and my ass was still soaked when I got to work. My ass and my back. But, yeah, fucking just dumb. Just dumb.
Right.
Now that I think about it, I'm trying to remember if I opened... No, I didn't open it tonight because it was cold as fuck out there. That's right. Now I'm paranoid because I can't believe I fucking did that. Like, I haven't done that in a long time. Looking for one more Sunken Temple tank. I'm not a tank, you fuckers. Looking for heals for Mara. I won't get no EXP for Mara. So, I had to... Excuse me.
Packable.
I had to file the worst Nets report that I've had to file since I've worked in the hospital tonight. So today we had a loaner rep. These people they bring in, like when a doctor does a surgery and he says, okay, I need trays X, Y, and Z. Well, the hospital stocks trays X and Y, but tray Z we don't have. Doctor wants, so there's a warehouse for various different services, and you can request a loaner be delivered by the rep for that tray, and then when that loaner brings that tray and that in, we process it, and then when that surgery is done, that rep is usually in the room or near the room to assist the doctor with anything he might need with instruments from that tray. So
Right.
these reps frequent the hospital. Well, this one rep that I've had a problem, won't name his name, fucking dumbass. This one rep that I've had a little bit of an issue with a few times in the past. He's just kind of a dick. He pulled some shit today. I was on lunch, and I get a call from Amanda, this girl downstairs, one of my best allies at work, probably my best ally at work. Anyway, she says, Nate, this dude just came down the clean elevator with a dirty instrument wrapped in a towel, walked through the sterile area over to decon, and I don't know what happened to him from there. Well, that's a huge problem. Like, that's a huge... We have an elevator that goes from the OR to decon directly. Dirty shit can't come through the clean side, period. Can't ever. And he knows that. He's been there a long time. Well, so I come running down to try to find him. I go into decon. Turns out he's not there. So I find the person that he spoke to, and I said, what did he ask you to do? And so I guess he asked her to... He had some instruments, a little tray with some instruments, and he asked her to hand wash them and give them back to him. And she did. And then he left. Well, anything that comes from the OR, it needs to be washed, has to be hand washed, and then put through a washer decontaminator onto through that cycle to the clean side. Pretty much for
skipping steps.
every circumstance, okay? Well, so he skipped that, and now we don't know where he went. So
With the tools.
with those instruments. So then, an hour and a half later, and now as soon as that happened, and I found out that, I called the manager of my department, told her what happened, and she said, "Okay, thank you. There'll be a conversation." And so then I go back in the department, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, I should probably file a Nets report. Nets report's just like your incident report, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, I should probably file a Nets report on that so there's a paper trail. And so then hadn't gotten around to it yet. Well, then about an hour later, the tech that I had talked to in Decontam, who had told me what he'd done, comes into me, and it's this young little girl, such a sweet, intelligent, helpful, hardworking little shit. Going to school to be a surge tech too, so she's going to be, up above us. Anyway, she comes in from decon, and she's tears streaming down her face, and she says, Nate, she said the instruments that he did that with me, that he had me hand wash and took, just came down in the case cart from a surgery from room 17. So he took those fucking pieces back up to the OR without them being properly washed or sterilized. Now, it's undetermined if he took them back into the room with the patient and or if they were used. At this point, I'm extremely concerned. I went up to the OR, to the front desk, and I said, I need to know who was working in room 17, and I need to talk to one of the people that was in the room, and it's important. And I explained what was going on. She got me one guy. I talked to him. He decided that I should talk to the head nurse that was in the room. So we called her at home, and I explained exactly what happened. And she knew what was going on. She said, I handed him those instruments. I seen him leave the room, but she said, I did not see him come back in the room before the patient and I left the room. So I don't think the instruments made it back into the room. Now, maybe he was just taking them back upstairs to refill his tray after the surgery, which sounds really stupid, but I don't know. But either way, he broke numerous huge rules, and I filed a big giant Nets report. I told them upstairs I was going to file a Nets report on his ass. Told him if I had been down there, I would have stopped him cold. He knows better than that. They all agreed. I sent a second text message to my boss explaining exactly what happened, exactly what I did, and that I've got more information for her if she'd like to hear it. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but this is the first Nets report I ever filed where I attached my name and email and said I want to know how this goes. I want information on what happens to this. Because you have the right to do that if you file a Nets report. You can request to see if action was taken or what action was taken. And I've never done that. I've always thought, I'm filing a report. I don't really need to know what happens. What difference does it make? This time I want to know. Because this guy deserves to have his fucking ass really, at the very least, chewed out, if not suspended. Because that's an egregious act that he absolutely knows better than. And it'll be cut and dry because there's cameras everywhere. It'll be easy to find him. We know the right time to look. There was 2 witnesses in the sterile department, plus the tech in the back that he talked to, so that's 3. And the cameras will have caught him, no matter where he went.
Yeah.
I suspect that guy's in real trouble, and I damn sure should be. I'll be upset if I find out that he's not.
Yeah, definitely should be held accountable.
Dude, if he took those instruments unsterile up to a room and they used them on a patient,
Yeah,
the chances of infection are stupidly high.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
And if a patient comes back with an infection from that room, if that's what happened, the hospital's completely liable, and they'll track that all the way down to the tech that hand washed those and handed them back to him in Decontam.
Oh, yeah.
All the way, a good lawyer will track that all the way back, because every single one of them will be liable.
For sure.
I won't be. I was on lunch. I picked the right time. But here's the thing, though, dude. Here's the thing, and here's why those people will be held liable. If I was down there, he got off the elevator with a dirty instrument in his hand, I would have stopped him cold in his tracks and sent him back the fuck upstairs the right way. And I would have gone with him to make sure he went there. He would not have got away with that if I was standing down there. I would have stopped him if I had to stop him with my fucking hands. 100%. I would have said, I do not care. You are not doing that. No. Turn the fuck around.
Not in this hospital.
Not and the nurse I talked to, the one that we called at home, I told her, I said, I think Joe got away with it. I just said his name. Well, there's his name. I think he got away with it because he came downstairs and all that was on the floor near him was women, and he's a pretty big, intimidating looking fella. And he just rolled through, and he kind of like rolled in, and Amanda said he went like behind an aisle and then skated his way kind of out where nobody could really see him. So he knew what the fuck he was doing. And then he went to decon, and he picked the tiniest little girl he could possibly find in there, had her do his dirty work, and then skated the hell out of there. And I don't know who's seen him from there. If I would have seen him in a heartbeat, I would have stopped him. There's no chance he'd have got by. If he came down the elevator and saw me, I think he would have turned around. Because he would have known that I wasn't going to put up with that. And I don't care, as far as the Nets report goes, I don't care if he finds out who filed the Nets. I'll tell him I filed the Nets. No problem. I'll tell him to his face. And I'll do that outside the hospital where we don't have to worry about getting fired for fighting. No problem. I'll tell you. I'm very confident that I did the right thing. I'm very confident that I did the right thing. I wish I was down there at the right time. I could have stopped the whole thing from being a problem.
Yeah, I think you're an Alibaba. I think that's really what it is, Bob.
Do what?
Yeah, Alibaba. Alibaba.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking Beige. I heard him.
Yeah, he joins in and just says Alibaba.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I knew it was a different voice and I didn't recognize it, so I popped over to the Discord to see it. It's all good. It's all good. He's funny.
He's cheating.
That's Beige being Beige.
Yeah, the random.
Yeah, that's all good.
Cheers, man.
Hey, good timing. Cheers.
Finally packed.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about what will happen tomorrow. About whether I'm wondering if my manager is going to think that I went overboard. I don't think that I did. I've ran it back through in my mind a dozen times, and all dozen times I come back with I would do the same thing again if the same situation were to present itself. I think that was the only thing I could have done. I think if I did anything else, I think if I did anything else, I would have. One more time in English. If I did anything else, I feel like I would have been remiss. I wouldn't have done enough.
Oh, that's good. You saw something that
Yep.
was wrong,
And
acted on it.
you got it. You have to. I told the first tech from the room that was scrubbed in that I talked to was this fella named Ed, one of the nicest guys I've met in the industry. But he knew that this conversation, this wasn't a smiles conversation. Normally he's very jovial and happy. He knew right away this was serious. And I told him, I'm like, Ed, I'm sorry, but I cannot let this slide. That guy needs to be held accountable for this because this was an egregious act. He knows better, and it was completely unethical. That the whole scenario is it's terrible. That's about as dumb of a thing as the rep could do in the hospital. I think you really can't get a whole lot dumber than that.
Right. That ain't even a rookie mistake. That's just like.
Oh no, he did it on purpose. He knew exactly what he was doing. He blows off the rules. He blows off the rules because that way he can get his job done faster and get headed home. That's all it boils down to. Because he doesn't want to be there. You can tell by the way he carries himself, Every time you see him, he doesn't want to be there. This is a guy who does his job because he gets paid to do his job, and he has to have a job. That is the only reason. He is not there for the passion of taking care of a patient or anything of that nature. That I can tell you for a fact.
Yeah, it's
And I mean, look. If I didn't need the money, I wouldn't be there either. So I'm not trying to make myself sound like a martyr here. But nonetheless,
what is people's lives at stake? It's like
I
you would hope people would be more serious about it.
Fern, I agree with that. It wasn't an accident, and it wasn't a mistake. He 100% knows better. He snuck through the department, and he snuck back out. He knows full well what he did. Ah, it boils my blood. I got so mad. That's his. I didn't get mad until the point where that little girl came to me, literally with tears running down her face, telling me I'm so stupid. I never should have let him do that. I know better. She's not stupid. She's a super intelligent, super motivated, super hardworking, super polite. Dude, just not, I don't have a negative thing to say about her or her work ethic or her intelligence. Not at all. All she did was what anyone else would have done. She helped out a guy that came in there and said he needed help. You know, how's she to know that he's going to take off and do something that stupid, or even how he got down there? She, for all she knew, she was around the corner. He could have come out of the elevator. I don't know that she, she was just doing her job. But here's the thing: she's also going to school to be a scrub tech, so she knows damn well how bad what he just did was. And so she immediately felt horrible about it.
Yeah, but you couldn't like foresee the future.
No, and I tried to tell her all that and gave her all the positive affirmations that I could. Meanwhile, tears are still streaming down her face, and I can't do nothing about it. Like, I felt so bad I wanted to reach out and hug her, but you can't damn sure do that either. You're fucking going to HR, like, you just got to kind of like try to talk and be as genuine as you can. But after she walked away and I realized like the gravity of what had happened, Amanda said to me at one point later in the night, she said, "Nate, your fucking head was so red." Like, that's because I was madder than hell. Like, I have to try and contain that. I can't let it affect me, right? I can't stomp around. I got to stay level headed, and that one was hard. I wanted to be really mad. I actually went upstairs looking for him twice. Luckily, I didn't find him because I would have said some shit.
Mm-hmm.
To which I'm sure he would have had a retort, and then there would have been an incident report that involved me as well. But I did not make that mistake, thankfully. Yeah, looking back, I honestly think I did everything right. At least in that part of the scenario. All right, so now there's no. I actually went out and I'm gonna fight. So there's no reason for me to burn up a bunch of mana and murder these guys quickly. I may as well just put Blessing of Light on them and then stand here and punch them in the face until they die, and still be full health because they can't hurt me. And then every now and again when I'm still full mana, I can throw a little exorcism action on them to get some damage going. So that's the thing. It's still because of how little damage I do. It still takes forever to kill anything. But you pretty much know it's not going to kill you anyway. she is such an emotional little lady too. Like she takes everything like completely to heart. It's the same girl that 2 nights earlier had flooded the sink and knocked out the power, and cried over that as well. So it wasn't it wasn't the greatest 2 days for her, you know. And I mean, the flooding of the sink, I've seen it. I've flooded the sink. Everybody that works there has done that. You turn the water on, you walk away to do something, you get distracted, and next thing you know, the sink is overflowed. It's that simple, right?
Yeah.
So, but she of course let that get to her as well, and now 2 days later, this happens, and poor girl's just going through it, man. Pro says probably not a good idea going hands-on. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's better that I didn't run into him, because then I never said anything inappropriate to anyone. I stuck to facts. When I filed the Nets report, I didn't give opinions. I didn't give what I thought might have happened. I gave what I seen, and nothing more.
You acted in a very manner.
I believe that I did. Now, we'll see in the morning, or well, my morning, when I get there, we'll see if my manager feels the same way.
Fair enough.
I'm hopeful. I kept her informed. I really don't. I really don't think there's any way I could have let that slide. I just couldn't let that slide. I mean, I had the option of just not saying anything, but it's ethically wrong. Let him get away with it once, he's going to keep doing it. And then eventually it will lead to a bad outcome for a patient, and that's what we can't have, ever.
Yeah, better to stop it before it goes too far for sure.
Alright, so now, let's see, what am I, oh, I didn't even look. What am I getting for EXP for those? It doesn't tell me there, huh? I actually have to watch. How quaint. Excuse me. Huh. Nice. Alex, if you were to have the opportunity to have a personalized license plate on your vehicle, are you someone who would do it?
I have a custom license plate.
Yeah, like, where you have to, like, you see people with, like, I just seen one that had
I
it,
would
it
maybe
literally
have
said
one.
Biden sucks. Like,
Yeah, I would maybe have one, like, if I really thought of something clever.
see,
It depends, like, I don't know. If I had to pay something for it, though, probably not.
well, there is, you will have to pay for it. I don't know how it works in Canada, but here in the states, it's a definite fee to
Yeah, I think it's
submit
the
the
same here.
request, and then
Yeah.
it actually to have it actually increases your registration yearly when you have to renew your registration. So for me, it wouldn't be worth it. But if you take the money out of it, I still don't think I would. But I wouldn't rule it out if I came up with the perfect something. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean, yeah. I'd have to find something like that
It
I
would
could
have
do.
to be. I'd have to be like, yeah, that's
That's
who.
going on my
Yeah.
car, yeah. Like, that suits my car, like,
But
yeah.
I don't think I can't think of anything like I sure as fuck all wouldn't put like my name or anything like
No,
that,
no,
right?
no.
So I wouldn't put like year and beer. That'd be a great thing to put on your license plate, right? You wouldn't get pulled over every 5 minutes. Um,
You're-
so like, and those are the two. For those people who know me like from stream and whatnot,
Oh, grid.
people know me by my name or year and beer. Or there's a couple of a couple other character names, but like what am I gonna put on there? Chromac? Like, come on, dude, no. Chromac. If it was going to be one of my WoW characters, though,
Yo,
that's the
Crow.
one it would be, because that was my original character. That character came from my D&D days.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna do that, that's what it would be. But I don't have anything like any one word saying that would
Mine would be Ogrid. Ogrid. Just Ogrid. Zero, or, OHGRID. Ogrid.
I mean, I could see you do that. I mean that
No,
and
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I could see that, but nobody would know what that meant unless they were your
Yeah.
friend, right?
No, no, I
So
would.
that I don't
Yeah,
think that
I
would
wouldn't
be
do
I
that.
don't think that would be
It wouldn't
clever
be
enough
worth it. It
because
would not be worth it. No,
yeah,
no. For me
it
personally,
would
no,
need to
it's
be
not.
something that people would recognize and be able to be like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it'd have to be something to do with the car. Something in relation to it.
A 22 heel looking for dung. I just said LOL. You said dung. It's your fucking
That's what.
dung. You can't
Ask him
write.
if he's a beetle.
Oh, hold on. It won't let me type it yet. Hold on. I did. Are you a dung beetle?
Just get reported for that.
If you report me for that, if I get a ban for saying a dung beetle, or you said dung, then I quit. I ain't fuck playing no more. You people ain't for me.
Doug. You're dumb. Dude, I can see someone getting super angry at that too. Look, you just called me a dung beetle.
I just ran over my hose for my Iceman real bad.
Oh,
I hope I didn't just break it. Damn it, man. Forgot it was attached to me. Fucking dung beetle. Nobody really responded to me, so they must not have found me funny. It's okay, ain't the first time somebody didn't find me funny. Sure as hell won't be the last.
are you in a certified safe spot right now?
Actually, no.
I was going to say, it looks like...
I just fucking walked away. It's all good. I got shit. I'll be back before anything can kill me.
His last level is
Just AFK death. The fuck?
comes back. Wait, why does this say it?
I think there's actually a mob that spawns directly where I'm standing.
It's so bad.
It would. I have to find another way. I have to find another way to route this, man. I've said this before. I gotta say it again. Like, I need to figure a better plan because I'm gonna fucking end up running it over and breaking it. Now, could I get away with swiping one from work? I probably could, because what happens is like this. It's Iceman Cooler, and so we've been having an epidemic recently of them coming down from upstairs and taking a battery pack out of one of our Iceman on the shelf. And the Iceman itself, without the battery pack, is completely worthless. So when we end up with one of those that comes back down without the battery pack, or they steal one out of it, that becomes garbage. We throw it away. So, and the Iceman itself has the hose. So I could technically, if I break mine, I could technically wait until one of those comes down and it's going to get thrown out and just take it home.
Yeah.
Because I've got the battery pack. You know, I don't need the battery pack. I have the battery pack. But that to me, that's kind of skirting it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because if your insurance pays like a fortune for these fucking things, and I don't know that they're necessarily available to the public. I don't think I've ever seen one in a store. I don't know if that's you got to get it from like a surgical supply outlet or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if there is such a thing.
Hell have never seen one before.
I haven't either, but I tell you what, it's the goddamn best thing since sliced bread for any kind of fucking sore part. We have I've got the knee pad. We have a pad that's designed for your shoulder, and we have a pad that's designed for the back that like is linked to your back. I could easily appropriate one of each of those if I really, really wanted to.
I was about to say some shoulder back shit. Would
Mm-hmm.
be really nice.
Be pretty damn pimp.
Yeah, for gaming, just like in your Iron Man suit.
So, oh, look at that mob spawned on me. I actually was looking recently at cause I wanted to look up Deadpool morph suit because you know Deadpool is about to come out, and I was speaking with an old friend of mine, and I was like, "Yeah, we should go to Deadpool, man. I'll wear my Deadpool morph suit," and we had a laugh over it. But then I thought, you know, that thing is pretty old, right? And it's pretty beat up. So like, I wonder, you know, they probably have some like really updated looking ones. Well, it turns out for not all that much money, they have some really pretty cool ones now. Like, you know, complete with like the fucking, you know, the sheaths and the fucking two swords, you know, and an actual like utility belt. Dude, fucking, I don't know, man. It'd be pretty cool to show up to a Deadpool like that. And they weren't the ones I was looking at anyway. They weren't morph suits in the sense that the hood wasn't attached, so it was a zipper suit, but you could actually pull the hood off, so you could wear it in and pull the hood off and watch the movie, and not be like, you know, trying to look through a fucking mask the whole damn movie or anything stupid, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a pretty good looking suit. I think it was only like $150 or some shit like that, which really isn't that bad. You know, that really isn't that bad at all.
Hell yeah.
I didn't buy it though. I thought about it for a minute though.
There's like insane, crazy stuff out there nowadays. Like the real Iron Man suit, the Iron Man.
I've seen some pretty good ones at like Comic Cons where guys have like 3D printed them and shit.
Yeah. Oh,
3D printed all the pieces and shit. I say it's pretty cool, man. I would love to be that creative and or talented to be able to do that shit.
Yeah,
But then I mean, to actually like, if you're gonna do it and like try to be serious about it, you also, unless you really want to look like an idiot, you also have to kind of be able to fit in the suit, you know, You can't be fat Iron Man. It's not gonna work.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, but then you're going for gigs. You're not. You know what I mean? It's the same with Deadpool. Like if I'm going as Deadpool, I'm gonna be fat Deadpool. So like it'll be cool to have some of the accessories, but you're still if you're doing it, if you're me, you're still kind of doing it as a gag because you're fat Deadpool at the end of the
I
day.
get what you mean, but you know, exists in some universe, some multiverse.
Yeah, it's just funny though. There was a time where
It is.
I would have been actual Deadpool. You know, I wouldn't have been fat Deadpool, but this is not that
Reminds
time.
me of you ever play like Uncharted?
Uh-uh.
I think it was Uncharted 3 that I played. And there was like a version of the main character. You could play a version of the characters called like I think the donut version. And they're just basically like blown up like the marbles. It was funny, you know.
Gotcha.
Not like I said, they dream obviously.
Right.
But yeah, it gives like a comedic effect to whatever it is.
For sure.
Donut bread. Yeah.
I have farmed so few of these. Yeah, I believe that, bro. I believe that. And really, honestly, they're probably a lot more reasonable these days.
Oh. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Hey, check it out. That's 20. So that 20 minion Scourge Stones, that's another 550 rep. I mean, not rep, but that's another 550 experience. So it's a cheap pop, if you will. It's funny, I can hit these guys from like a mile away and make them run around the fence to get to me.
That's the best.
Pull them all to the same spot, man. Make myself a little killing zone here. And then every now and again, the one that spawns here spawns right on me, so it's easy to get.
Oh,
That spell isn't ready yet.
And this fucking, I can hit him from so far away with this spell. Look at, he's like 8 miles away. Bam! Come here, run around the fence, dummy. Now since I got to get mana anyway, I may as well just full send and kill him. But if I do it this way using Seal of Light and kill them a little slower, I can kill 4 or 5 of them before I have to get mana. So, but if I go all out, I can kill them faster. But then I got to get mana after every pull, or stand and wait for it to regen. Either way, it's whatever you choose to do.
Trade-offs.
But at least now when I jump in groups, they don't say Natron, none of your gear is healing gear. Are you sure you can do this?
Natron, you sure you don't want to tank?
Because all your gear is tank gear. I know. I had to survive the wilds, okay?
Hey, I don't want to die, alright?
That's what I told him. Oh, look. My spawn-on one got me. Thankfully, I was able to get full mana right before he did, so that worked out.
You got it.
Yeah. I'm officially over 25% towards 60. Oh, this fucker does a fucking diseasey thingy, bastard. I mean, it's time for you to die, guys. Bro, I looked on the auction house too, and I didn't see nothing worth buying. Hey, Chronic, what's going on, buddy? Same stuff here. I'm just pursuit of level 60 is the level cap, and so I've been in pursuit of that for some time. Mr. Procon, as you know, I always play with, is already there. His pet actually just got level 60 last night too, which was pretty funny.
Ooh.
I didn't even realize his pet wasn't 60 yet. I don't even know if he realized that his pet wasn't 60
Pickle
yet.
Fang?
Yeah, Pickle Fang got 60 last night,
Nice.
and yeah, I'm just trying to work my way there too. I'm at about 26%. Which, and this is, I've never made it to 60 in any character yet. This will be the first one. So I'm pretty excited about it. Look at, they respawn. It's about the perfect time for me. The next one that I kill will be respawning next. It's almost the perfect speed right here, just because of how slow I kill shit. I can almost just stand right here, and as long as nobody comes along, I can stand right here and farm this graveyard and do it all night. Work's been pretty decent. I really can't complain. I was telling a story earlier. Somebody at work did something really, really stupid and bad today, so I had to file a big report on them. And they're likely going to end up in some pretty big trouble. But I did the right thing, so I ain't too stressed about it. It was unfortunate, though. They pulled it off while I was on lunch, so I wasn't down there to stop it from happening. I had to react to it after, unfortunately. Just bad luck on my part, good luck on their part, I guess. It's going to end up being bad luck on their part at the end of the day, because I don't think they're going to like the talking to they get the next time they come around. Where's the next one? Come on, it's about time. This means I'm getting too serious, so I'm killing them before they're spawning. That means I gotta go get more. Or to just fucking full send on like 3 of them.
No lights?
Yeah, full send, no lights on like 3 right now. I would call that successful. It did eat up all my mana, but I have not had to put a heal on myself outside of Seal of Light, and I'm at 3/4 health. 2 of them are dead. The other one's at 50%, and I still got 25% mana. So
my question, Alibaba.
Hey, you come out of a lamp this time? Hey, listen. This time I know who it is and what you're on about. I caught you right before you logged off last time, so I seen who it was. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
That shit was funny as fuck. You were like, what?
Yep. Yeah.
Huh?
You caught me completely off guard. You've done that to me a couple times, so I should have known better, but it's all good anyway.
That was pretty funny though. You were like, what?
It was. I agree.
Silly man.
You were like, wait, what? And then I looked. Because the same thing happened with Alex. Because Alex, Alex was my motherfucking dude, so I was just playing with him. And
I was just, yeah, I was just packing a toke when you dropped in, so I wasn't even like near my mic.
really,
But I heard you though. And
cheers.
That's what it
I had
was.
to-
man, cheers.
I was ready. Damn. I was ready to talk. That's what I came in to say what up, but you didn't say anything, so I did. And then I went over to my channel. I was just
I
fucking
get
around.
you, I get
Joke.
Nice, dude.
you.
You ready?
My bad.
You ready to toke now?
Sure. Yeah, I got my pen.
I'm gonna pack a one hitter right now. Give me 2 seconds.
Why aren't you guys over in my service? Oh, you guys were chilling. That's where I was. I was like,
I'm streaming like I am almost every night.
Nate's streaming the WoW
Streaming
Oh,
the old
yeah.
streaming the old hardcore WoW.
on Twitch.
so you don't want people coming in.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't care if if people come in the channel and chat with me. They just have to understand that that it's a live stream, and not only is it a live stream, but when I'm done with it, the VOD goes up to YouTube, so it stays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of your friends if they find you on that damn stream.
True.
I'm gonna let you know. Shit, actually.
Cheers, cheers.
All day, baby.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Motherfucking.
That's the point, ain't it?
Yeah.
I need to try not to fall asleep right now.
Are you getting sleepy already? Well, I mean, it's fucking 3:30 in the morning by you, isn't it?
No, it's fucking 12. Yeah.
That's pretty
Right,
early.
It is well, like,
Oh, that's right. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm thinking of Tim for some reason. Yeah, it's 12. It's 12:30. Yeah, okay. So it's still pretty early. Yep,
pretty early.
that's fair.
You better get it right. It's 12:30 where I'm at too, motherfucker. Ah!
It's 2:30 where I'm at, so
No, I'm on the West Coast right now.
copy that. Yes, that's where Alex is at too, for the most part.
Normally on the East Coast, so yeah.
Oh, you're normally on the East Coast,
Yeah,
so you're on vacation.
yeah.
Nice, dude. Gotta love that.
It's my new year, so I'm out visiting family.
Where you at? Where at on the West Coast, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, damn! So you're down south.
Yeah, sir.
How is it warm as hell down there already?
No, it's like 55 degrees.
No, that's not terrible, but that's not great either.
I mean, it was
It's actually kind of chilly.
like 70 during the day,
Well,
40,
that's
50 at night.
yeah, 70 during the day. That's actually nice. That's not bad. It's probably been averaging about 50 around here right now.
Where's it, man? It was
I'm-
like 70 when I left.
I'm
In Ohio.
I live right near Chicago.
Okay, so guess what? It's 53 degrees in Cave Creek, or 51 degrees right now, and well, yeah, hold on. Tempe's 58, 51 where I'm at. It's 58 in Ohio where I'm from right now.
Copy that.
It makes no sense. That makes sense? That don't make sense.
It kind of doesn't really.
It really don't. It really motherfucking don't. Every time I come out, I swear to God, it does that shit.
So
It does that.
it is 40 degrees right now here in Chicago. Well, I'm in Downers Grove, South Chicago, so but it's 40
41.
degrees.
Yeah, it's 41 degrees in Chicago. Real feel 37. That's trash.
Yep. For us out here, it's 40 and real feel at 33.
Yeah, that sucks. I was looking at it right now. Fuck, that sucks.
I went into work today. It was nice out, man. I wore shorts and a t-shirt and like a football jersey. I came out of work. It's a decent walk outside of the building for me. I'm fucking freezing my little ass off, man. Walking to my truck. I'm like, fuck, man, it's cold out. And then I had to get in and sit down on my wet fucking seat. BJ left my fucking sunroof open last night and it thunderstormed like a son of a bitch. So I remembered it like halfway into the thunderstorm, but yeah.
If actually cold, would have been snowing.
Uh-huh.
That would have been worse.
I've done that before. I had like 6 inches of snow in my truck once.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've left my sunroof open. That was the worst.
Dude, it's so easy to do.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm. But so easy to do. You know, it's easy to remember to roll up the window. It's in your eye. It's in your line of sight. Sunroof's over your head. You don't think about it. It's out of your line of sight. You don't notice it.
Yeah, I don't even. Yep.
Yep. Next thing you know, fucking inside of your truck is soaked.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're kind of fucked.
Yep. So I'm driving around the wet ass today. Hopefully by tomorrow morning it'll be fucking dried out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it was cold tonight, so I know I didn't open the sunroof. The only reason I opened it last night when I was coming home is because I was falling asleep. I was trying to make it cold in the truck, and then I forgot. I just fucking forgot I opened it.
Yeah, I blame Alex.
100%. Actually, Hoyo.
Yeah. Hello, loyo, Mr.
I blame Hoyo and Mid Miller.
Dude, you're right. Hoyo Miller is definitely the fucking person that you need to do.
Dude, that fucking Alex, that shit I posted in Hoyo's server about that basketball team. I about peed my pants when I found that shit, man. That was fucking funny. And then when I saw it, you were the first one to respond to it, and that actually made me laugh even harder.
What was it?
Hold on, let me go fucking look so that I'm accurate. So it was I'll post it in our general as soon as I get there and find it. Give me a second.
You just tell me.
Uh, so it, I guess it doesn't really matter. The specific doesn't really matter. So it was anyway. I was perusing Facebook and I came across this post and it was and I can't even remember what basketball team it was. Anyway, I think it was the Atlanta Hawks, but it doesn't matter. So it was the Atlanta Hawks. In their history, they were like 515 wins and 515 losses, and the caption said they have achieved the perfect mid. And so I posted it in the Discord and I said if Miller was a basketball team, because mid Miller is the running joke. Because Miller is not better than mid. I don't know. It was absolutely the most fitting thing you could possibly said, and Miller didn't have a good comeback for it either because it's so true.
So good.
Of all the people that I have done dungeons with, I have had some of my biggest failures with Miller in the group.
Oh my god, I just get reminded of this one. What is the dungeon? It's the one with like Bonsamdi in it, you know.
Just he did some of the dumbest shit, like literally some of the dumbest shit out of nowhere. He'd just be like, "Well, I didn't have some fucking stupid ass excuse." It was just funny, and more often that's just because he just wasn't paying attention. That's all it was.
He was drunk.
1,000,000% just not paying attention. It was the Atlanta Hawks. They were 750 and 750 in their last 1,500 games. They have achieved the perfect mid. And then Alex had the first response, and it was an LOL, and it was Midler. And then Hoyle responded and laughed at it. And then poor Miller realized that he had been burned once again. I don't know. The whole thing it just made me stupidly laugh because how perfect is that? Yep, it's still funny. It's still funny when I look at it now. It's still funny. So that tells me it was good. All right, so I have now been on for an hour and a half, and I have achieved about a half a bar EXP.
That's fire.
I mean, it's better than no EXP. I could be still sitting in fucking Ironforge, right? That's what I do half the time.
I looked at one of your YouTube videos and it was like the first hour.
It's actually really funny because then fucking
Pro
dude, so you seen it, yeah? Because then Pro comes in and he says it, and when I tell him, yeah, he just fucking loses it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I watched exactly that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I should clip that moment, actually.
It's pretty.
It's not a bad idea. I should go back and find that and clip that moment. The moment Pro realizes I've been sitting in Ironforge doing nothing for a full hour. And Pro just loses it laughing for about 30 seconds or so. It's just funny. Yeah, it's actually a really good idea. I'll do it later. I'll think about it later. Be a good clip, though. I haven't made a clip in a while. Pro ought to be on pretty soon too. I'll bet you. About between now and between now and the next hour is the hot spot for him to get on. Like I would say on his normal time. Sometimes he'll be on earlier, but I would say like the vast majority of the time between 2:30 and 3:30 my time is the sweet spot for seeing Pro log on, and actually be able to play. Like not with little one on lap.
This is like the weekends, like the like exception.
Yep. Dude, I tell you what, by the end of this weekend, this character's 60, bet.
Hell yeah. That's hype, man.
It is. I am gonna try and get in some shit too. I've even told Pro, and we've talked about this a little bit. If I find the right situation where there's a guild that raids at a time I could raid, I'd consider quitting my own guild and joining a guild and actually raiding
Hell yeah.
if I could. I mean, it's not like
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
quit. It's not like I'd kill the guild. My bank alt is the guild leader anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
If I'm awake and around, I'd be down to play with you guys at 60 on my rogue.
Dude, could you imagine if we could find a way to get into a raid like that started, say, 1:30 a.m. my time, which would be 11:30 p.m. your time, and then rated for 2 or 3 hours? That would be fucking perfect. I could do that absolutely any night of the week you want. I could do it every night of the week.
I'd have to fuck up my sleep schedule again, but there's not too much time.
Well, I mean
It's not
that
very
for
hard to
me,
do.
if it's not the weekend, for me that's the only really time I could raid. That's when it would have to be.
Right.
But if I found a guild that raided at that time and they were looking for a pally healer,
Big hype.
I would strongly consider it, man. I think I could be a viable raid healer in hardcore. I do. I think I think I have enough skill and enough knowledge of playing the paladin. I think I could realistically play at a high level in a guild right now. Now, do I think I could run a raid? Like recruit enough people for the guild to like run a raid right now? I don't know. But if they release the Burning Crusade into the hardcore community eventually, and then we make it to the Karazhan level, do I think I could run a Karazhan group? Yep, I do. Because I know that dungeon enough. I know enough of those mechanics. I know enough of the route. I know enough of how you got to get attuned to it. Yes,
Right.
I do think I could run a Karazhan guild. Because that's in my era. That's what I did.
That'd be sweet, man.
Now the question is, will they ever release Burning Crusade into hardcore? And even if they do, is there going to be enough people that will actually level? I think yes. I think all of the dudes, all of the dudes and dudettes that are raiding right now would absolutely level up again in hardcore and raid at Karazhan level, or level 70 or whatever. I think that's what it was, 70.
Yeah.
I fucking sure as hell would. I would. Nothing would make me happier than raiding Karazhan on hardcore WoW. Literally, I can't think of one thing WoW could do that would make me happier than the goal of raiding Karazhan as a guild. There would be no more motivating factor for me to actually physically try to rebuild the Drunken Midgets as a raiding guild than the opportunity to raid Karazhan in hardcore WoW. That would be phenomenal. That would be something I'd be willing to do on weekends, like a Saturday night raid or something, or a Sunday night, whatever worked better for people, where we did it at a time that was more conducive to the normal crowd, like the Blue Moons. Ideally the Bens and the Tims. Of course, their schedule is a little flexible because of how they work, right? But I think if it was a 1 day a week thing, we could at the very least get them, maybe every other raid. I mean, and this is in a perfect world, while hardcore gets fun again, they decide to come back and play again. There's a lot of variables here, but even if the two of them didn't, Karazhan, I think, would motivate me enough to try and get people, because I would really love to run a Karazhan raid again. I might even level a fucking warrior up to tank, because that's how I tanked Karazhan, was on a warrior tank. Dude, that brings back like all the fucking memories and shit. Hey, hey, cheers! I'm firing in the hole again.
Cheers, man.
That was like 6 minutes solid of just me talking.
That's perfect for my. I'm playing a little bit of Halls of Torment.
Nice. I think I'm gonna full send on a few mobs again real quick.
Hell yeah. Some XPs.
Well, these ones they might actually make me heal. I think they're going to because of this fucking curse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful here. I almost overpulled. Ooh, and now I got one from behind. Well, that wasn't ideal. Alright, I'm gonna really have to be careful now.
Let's get you, man.
I got big mana pots if I need them. And I can still kind of just slap these guys a little bit and passively get health back. They are hurting me. There's no doubt about it. I kind of want to throw another big heal on myself. So it costs me a lot of mana, but give me most of my health back. And now I have no mana left to do anything. It's alright though, I'm good. That one's gonna die. Now it's just one left. Just stand here and fucking mano-y-mano, motherfucker. Let's see what you got. I got no mana, you got no mana. Let's go. So that was 4, and 2 of them did the curse. I have no mana, but I'm at 90% health and basically sticking there, and I'm killing the mob, the last mob. Now I'm back up to about 20% mana too. So I'd say I handled that quite well. I wasn't scared though. I didn't bubble. I didn't fucking run. I didn't fucking think about no speed pod or nothing. I knew I had that shit. That fourth one coming in though, he came in right as I said. I almost overpulled, and then the fourth one came in. I was like, well, fuck. All right, so you flat out did overpull. It's cool though. I mean, I came out of it with 45% mana. I'm actually gonna pull before I even sit and get mana. I'm gonna pull another one because I have enough mana for it. That other one's gonna come, and I'm gonna let him. He didn't. How did he not? I guess because I'm 9 levels higher. Oh, now he did. As he runs away, then he comes. He turns around and comes. Which I guess is better than coming on me, right? Oh, I'm fucked in the head. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh, I better get mana. That's probably a good idea, huh? 3%. In the wild. He better not pad up to me while I'm getting mana. It's gonna fucking piss me off. All right. After pulling 4, 1 feels kind of boring. But I mean, I can't pull 4 all the time, can I? I think there's another one over here somewhere. I'm trying to back into him. There he is. Ooh, I'm now friendly with the Argent Dawn. I wonder if that increases anything that I get from those Scourge Stones. It might. That'd be pretty pimp. How many do I got? I got 30 again. I can already turn one set in. Oop, 31. If I get 9 more, though, I can turn it in twice. Look at how good I are at math. I tell you what.
Bills.
Oh, I gotta turn this fucking Iceman off, man. Some bitch has been on for a hot minute. I'm running over the fucking thing again. Holy hot leg, Batman. I've melted almost all the ice in that damn sumbitch already. I put a good bit of ice in there, too. Poured the water in over it. All right, why don't I do this? Use my brain, right? Since I turned it off, disconnect it, throw the hose back over yonder where I can't run it over. Bam! Fucking smart. SMRT at the very least.
Very.
I'll go with maybe. I'm good with that. Uh-oh. All right. They told me that they're going to shut my water off for 15 minutes. All right. Like I'm so unlikely to notice that. Like I don't fucking give a shit. Christ. Oh. My credit score changed. I don't know how. I didn't do anything. I don't fucking need to know about that. Why is George Kai showing up on my shit again? George Takei's a douchebag. I fucking love Star Trek. I love Sulu. George Takei's a complete fucking douchebag.
I don't really know much about him. Not gonna lie.
He's a douchebag. It was well known that he was gay for a long time. That's not why he's a douchebag. It really, honestly, Sulu being gay, when I found out, it kind of made me laugh, right? Because of course, you have to think back to like the original series and how Sulu acted, and once you hear that, then you think back to it and you think, "Son of a bitch, I should have known then." Right? But you didn't. And that makes the whole thing kind of funnier, right? Like, which is fine. But then he went super political. And he went, of course, far one direction. I'm not going to talk about which because I don't want this to be a political thing so that I'm giving you my opinion at all because I don't care. Whichever side he chose, I am on the opposite one for the most part on most issues. And so I was pretty quickly done with listening to him. And so I muted all of his stuff. I had him followed because he was funny. Like when he was just being funny and posting memes and doing funny stuff, that was great. But as soon as he went political, then it was like, dude, that's not why I follow you. Please don't.
Yeah,
and then he didn't stop.
serious.
And so I unfollowed everything from him. I just didn't want to see it. The same thing happened to him with William Shatner, a.k.a. Captain Kirk. They have a big feud. They don't talk because Kirk's like, nah, you're too that, and I'm too not that.
Right, I get you.
And
They're
that
both
and
like-
the that is not the gay thing. Nobody gives two shits about that.
No. Political stuff.
Like he's very openly married. I forget his husband's name, but like I can bring his face to my like thought right now. And again, I don't care about that. Good for you. I'm fucking happy for you. I just think of him fucking sword fighting back in the day, and it's all I can think of, man. It's like now it's funny, and it doesn't make me like the character of Sulu any less. In fact, it almost makes me like the character more because it gives him a personality, something unique, you know.
Yeah.
I remember there's a scene in, I think it's Star Trek 4. I think it's the one where they go back to Earth and they're getting the whales. Yeah, in fact, I'm sure it is because they send Sulu and Chekhov, I think, who always seem to get in trouble. But they send Sulu and Chekhov, I think, to a naval ship, and I forget what exactly it is they're looking for. I don't really remember exactly, but anyway. Okay, hold on. I think I'm confusing a scene. I am. I take that back. I'm confusing a scene. I can't remember the exact scene, and it's really not important. All I remember directly from the scene is that Sulu and somebody else go up against. I think it's right before they're going to steal the Enterprise, which is when they're going to go like find Spock, which is when they end up. It's a long thing. Anyways, there's a part where Sulu pretty much whips a dude's ass, and the guy calls him because the guy's like this huge guy, and he's like, "What are you gonna do, tiny?" And then Sulu proceeds to whip his ass, and then at the end of the scene, as Sulu's walking away, like fluffing his collar, he's like, "And don't call me tiny." And just like now that I know that he was openly gay, that part is absolutely that much better. Now, I still it's hard for me looking back at it to not know just from just the mannerism, but you didn't think of it as much then. And again, that's not why I unfollowed him. That
Yeah.
yeah, that's become part of who he was, and like his oh yeah that you hear. I mean, that's even though I don't like him, I still kind of if you're something crazy happens on the screen, and all of a sudden you see Sula's face pop, and he's like, oh yeah, you're like, yeah, that's funny, right?
Mhm.
But that's not political. I don't care, about that. That's just funny. It's entertaining. I don't know why I'm on my email right now, but like I have so many emails to delete right now. It's not even funny. I need to do that. Oh, I need to do that. Oh wow, I must have had a good night on stream one night. I had a 400% increase in peak viewers.
Damn.
And it was the peak of 5. What the fuck?
Oh.
I am so big time.
Oh yeah,
I am
brother.
so big time. It's awesome.
We all are.
I would be so upset if like I was really, trying to like make this into a career, because it would be very clear at this point that it might not be the best plan.
It's like a very, very small percent like make it into a career, right?
Yeah, of course. Well, that felt good. I cleared out a lot of emails just now. Sweet. All right, now get the hell out of that. I have no idea why the fuck I was in my email right now. Yeah, I definitely, Tim. Definitely final stretch, 100%. Now, mind you, you've caught me, of course, standing still again, but I have, since I got on, now, mind you, I've been on almost 2 hours, but I have gotten about a full bar of EXP just on farming fucking skellies and undead shit out here and getting scourge stones. And I do have, let's see here. I have 9 short of enough to do a double turn in, which will be 1100 EXP on the scourge stones as well. So, but yeah, working towards it, man. Pro will probably be on Pro should be on like within the next half hour, most likely. And then he'll be on for a couple. If he gets on at 3:30, I probably got 2 hours I can play with him, and if we maximize that time, we can get some quests done in some random zone. I got one in Silithus we can probably get done. I'm sure I can find. I got one in someplace, Burning Steps, that I can get done. I think I've got another one out in Ashenvale that I can get done, and then there's another quest in the north part of Ashenvale that we could go do while we're there. So, true statement. And it's even slower for me now that I ended up doing them dungeon runs and got healing gear, because of course I lost strength gear to get healing gear, which is fine because at 60 I'm gonna look to do something. I really do. I want to raid on this tune. I do. I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. I want to raid. I want to be repping with some epics from fucking some raid somewhere.
That'd be pretty crazy. Sweet though.
I think it can be done.
Oh yeah.
I think
It's
I
been
think
done
yep.
before. It could be
I
done
I
again.
think I'm capable of it, even in hardcore. And hey, look, man, dude. Knock on wood. I still got light of a loon.
Yeah, true.
I think it's a pretty good shot. I say by the end of Sunday, I say by the end of Sunday, I am for sure leveled.
Alright, I've got a I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open.
This fucking dude.
Sticky situation.
This dude is so fucking lucky that I was here. Or he was a dead man.
Goddamn. 58. stay safe?
No, actually.
What do you mean no?
Did you say am I staying safe? Because the answer is no.
I told you to stay safe.
Oh no, I will try. Alex, have a good night, buddy.
Night, night.
Hey, dude.
Hey, what's
Night,
up?
bro.
What's up, bro?
Night, night.
I'm
Yes, man.
Doof what?
Sorry, I got a little on in my ear. Trying to show me stuff, and I'm like trying to have a conversation with you guys and at the same time, and All right, well, what's the GA? Where you at?
So I was out here farming zombies, right, and undead shit, and this peckerhead comes up to me, and he's a 58 warrior, and he says, "Come do the cauldron." And I'm like, "Dude, I done those. I'm just farming shit." He's like, "It'll take 2 minutes. Come on, come out here." So we go out here, and old boy rolls up in there, pulls the big guy and like every fucking thing around the cauldron all at once, starts fighting it, and then starts running, and then we've got like all this shit. I'm frozen. I had to bubble.
I'm out of range. Let's start recharging.
Is there still quests at Western Plaguelands that you have?
No, no.
Okay.
This warrior is doing like no fucking damage at all. Like, do fucking what, brother? Like, do fucking what? Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, are you even fucking here? Give me fucking okay. Fuck you and your okay.
Leave his ass.
What did I just run into? Where the hell am I at? Okay. I gotta go somewhere. I'll kind of turn around on where I'm at. I'm actually not, but kind of was. I told him I had to go, so I'm running back to Chillwind Point right now, brother.
I'm flying there now.
I've got I've got just over a bar of EXP since I've been on, which I've been on for 2 hours. That's really not terrible, actually, for me. Put it this way, it's a bar more than I'll have in an hour and a half most times. Oop. I may have missed my turn at Albuquerque back yonder. Oh, I'm just going to run right straight through the shit right now. Oh, and of course I got dismounted. You dirty motherfuckers. Oh my god, I've run into a very bad place. I might have to fucking light a balloon, dude. I might have to light a balloon.
Mate, don't. You need to make that call before it's too late.
So I'm already doing it.
Oh my god, I just switched to your dude. Okay, relax, Lola.
Whoa, dude. Okay, I don't have light a balloon anymore.
Oh my god, I just seen that.
I was dead. I was gonna be dead. And then I was about to run into the ass end of that fucking Stitches Elite. Dude, I couldn't have gone a worse direction if I had tried.
Damn.
Dude. My heart is going so fast right now. I was dead. I was gonna be dead. You know what I heard? I heard Pro go, Nate, and before he could even finish what he was gonna say, I was already hitting it. He was like, "You need to make that decision now." I'd love to see when the timing of that actually is, because it was right around then when I was like, "Yep, you're right, gotta do it." Like
I literally ran and grabbed my phone when you said that.
this like that was the spot. That was the spot right there. You needed it.
Yeah, no, you're in a world of shit.
Yep, that was the spot right there. You needed it. I don't think I would have lived. I had already fucking bubbled, and I had already fucking speed potted.
I reckon even if
Oh,
you
wait,
didn't
no,
have
wait. I take it back. I had potted and I had pocket watched. I did not speed pot, because if I speed potted, I couldn't have light a balloon. That's
you
why
were dead
pocket
either
watch.
way there.
Yep, but
Because you were running, you had more, and then you were running into a shitload more.
yep, there was
So your
no,
bubble
there
would've
was.
been gone.
Oh, bubble
Yeah,
was
fuck.
already gone, and I was taking big damage. I was quarter health at best when I hit light a balloon.
Oh my god. I literally seen, I'm like, oh, get out of there. Alright. So now we have to be really careful now.
I'm I'm a little shook. I'm not gonna lie. I need a moment. I fucking just about lost this tune right there.
Thanks for light of a loon, mate. That's mate, if it wasn't for that, you were dead.
I don't
You were
think
dead.
there was gonna be any getting out of that.
No. You had too many, and direction that you were running in. Say you had your bubble and your speed boost, your bubble would have worn out, and you still would have been getting smashed. You were dead without a loon.
Yeah, I had already bubbled, and pocket watched. I could have still speed potted, but I don't think it was going to get me anywhere. That's why I had to make the choice to light a balloon. Nothing else I could have done right. I still had lay on hands that I could have used, but I light a balloon. There was too many, and I did not see a clear escape route. So I had to use it.
That was the perfect time for it, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, I won't have it going into raids or dungeons anymore. So now, I don't have that fucking get out of jail free card. But by God, it absolutely saved this tune.
Well, if you didn't have it, you would have been on a death log now, yeah? So touch
100%.
for that. Because that would have been absolute shattering.
Yeah, I would have been pretty upset.
59 and dead.
59, 30, almost 30% into 59 and dead.
Fuck.
Dude.
If you died then, I would not have blamed you if you stopped playing for a while.
It would have
That's what I would have
a
done.
minimum
That's what I
of
would
a
have done.
minimum of a
Finest
week.
fires in the land.
I wouldn't be back in a week had I died right there.
That's what I would've
Minimum
done for
of a
sure.
week. No doubt, I would have absolutely thrown a fit there. 100% I would have. Yep, 100% I would have thrown a fit there. Dude, my heart got going so fast. I knew I was fucking dead.
Yeah, you were dead.
Well, I tell you what, hold on, I should write that down because I'll definitely be clipping that as a near death.
Oh yeah.
ain't no ifs, ands, or buts
Positive
about
side
that.
is, you are not dead.
I'm not dead. Fucking Light of a Loon absolutely, positively saved my life. We'll say about 210-ish. Yeah, dude, dead. So dead. Dude, that could have been over so fast, Procon.
Oh yeah, you would have been dead.
Unfucking real. I was bragging about having Light of a Loon just a little bit ago.
Well, I'm glad you bragged about it because you had it and it lived
And he got me out of there. It got me out of there, dude. It's the only thing it was going to. And if you watch the stream back too, you'll see when I made the decision, I pulled up into a spot like I was moving. I pulled up into a spot. I stopped, took my other hand off the keyboard, hovered it, and clicked it, and then took that hand off the keyboard. So I'm like, that's all you can do. Don't click anything else. Click it once. That's how it's designed to work, and it worked.
That could have went south.
It went south. It could have went further south though.
Imagine if before you used your pot with that warrior like a speed boost. Fuck, dude.
So I never used a pot with the warrior. I never did.
Like your speed potion.
And so I won't use a speed potion. Because I know that's connected to Light of a Loon. So that's why I always use the pocket watch.
Gotcha.
And then that's what I did there. I bubbled and pocket watched initially when I realized when I got dismounted, they dazed me. And then I said, oh shit. And so then I bubbled right away to get out of the daze. And then I pocket watched. And then I was cruising. And then I had 1, 2, 3 mobs. And then it was like a caster. And then I saw the big guy that looked like Stitches that I was about to run into. So I pulled the yeep, 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 turned around. And then there was like fucking 5, 6 mobs there, and I felt like I was heading towards more, and there was I could not see a clear way to go where there wasn't more mobs. And so it was and I was already now at that point pushing down to a quarter about health. So it was either going to be lay on hands, health pot, or get the fuck out of there, or speed pot again. But if I speed pot, then the get the fuck out of there is gone. So the decision had to be made right there, and I made the right one.
Absolutely 100% right decision. 150%. Because speed pot, health pot, you were not getting out of there.
I was not getting out of there. I agree.
That path you chose to run down was in the middle of that town.
It was.
You're not getting out of that.
It was. I don't need. Look, I'll be honest with you. I haven't run through Western Plaguelands past that zombie area outside of like questing where we were on the outskirts ever before. So I didn't really know what was in there. Well, by God, I do now.
You do.
So don't do that. And I mean, I got dismounted like deep in. So where I got dismounted, even if I had turned around right then, I still might not have got out without Light of a Loon.
Very scary.
That was fucked. I mean, I just ran myself directly to my own death and then somehow avoided it.
And I am wrapped you had a loon in your sleeve. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would have been fucking so shattered for you.
Dude, that would have been brutal. Yeah, that would have been brutal. So let's find. So are you down to find something to do?
Whatever you want.
All right, let me look at my log here and see what we can do. I mean, I'm still confident. I just made a poor decision there, and I'm lucky that I had the get out of jail free card. 'Cause if I didn't, I was dead. What are you gonna do?
Fuck's sake.
What are you gonna do, man? Dude, I'm pretty ecstatic that I'm still alive. Like, I've had lots of characters die just like that. One bad decision, and then you are fucking dead. But nope, not today. Not today. This is why you always get Light of Elune. Every character, you never know when you're gonna need it. Now, if I die at 60, like after I'm 60, if I die after 60, in a spot where I shouldn't maybe be because I don't have Light of Elune, at least I'll have made it to 60. That won't feel nearly as dirty, and then I'll just transfer the character over to the other server,
Yeah.
and then I'll have a 60. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you gotta make it to 60 on hardcore to say you made it to 60 on hardcore.
They're looking for a ST. 2 members for ST, and I reckon it's a healer, one of them.
Where do you see this? I don't see it. Looking for more ST or Mara Princess run. I don't see. Let me bring up the actual
Looking
thingy.
for member. Crack bandit.
And it says, but he says ST or Mara Princess run. Problem too is he doesn't have a tank, so he's just one guy. So he would probably take you and I. I'm still confident in the dungeons, but I'm less confident without Light of Elune. Because now you know what I mean? Now if it goes south, now I got to go south with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Yes,
a whole confidence crusher.
Well, imagine a confidence crushing if you died.
Dude, hey, listen. I'm not sad because I was done. Like I had put myself in the spot where I was going to be done if not for that. That should be an amusing clip. That might be one of those ones where I may even get some hate for my stupidity on fucking YouTube. Because they literally ran the one place you wouldn't. I opened the map, looked at it, and followed the road right into town.
Yeah, into the center, and probably not far beyond that was that elite as well, the 60 elite.
The dude that looks like Stitches?
Nah, that big fucking witch-looking thing.
Oh, the
She's in the
witch-looking
middle of the
mother
town.
flowers in there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Either way, dude, I got out of there in the nick of time. I was gonna be dead, and I'm not because of Light of Elune.
100%. So, where do you want to hit?
Okay, so I am going to. I haven't looked. I looked. There's a couple of places we can hit right off the bat. We can go to Silithus, and we can do those 2 chapters of that book.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Really quick. You want to just hit that? Because I think over there in the same thing, we could then head to Ashara and turn in that quest in Ashara, and then go do that quest in the northern part of Ashara that we were talking about last night. Remember that?
Yes.
All in the same place. So Silithus first, Ashara second. On my way.
My way there from Western Plague Lands.
Sorry, I'm from Ironforge, where my Light of Elune took me.
No, I'm glad it took you there instead of Elwood Forest.
Yep. I'm glad it took me anywhere.
Fuck, that was sketchy. As soon as you said that, I grabbed my phone. I'm like, oh no.
Because I think I said I might be in trouble.
Yeah, you did. did, and then you repeated and repeated. I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah, I knew, dude. I had done.
There was no moment to think there. He should have been boom, a loon out.
Yep, I had done myself dirty, and the only thing I could do. I really I want to watch it back because I feel like it might have been right after you said you have to make the decision now. Is when I did it. I think it was.
Close to that.
I think it was literally right when you said that. I agreed and said I'm clicking it because if he's right, if I don't make the decision right now, it's gonna be too late to make the decision, and I'm gonna die with Light of a Loon in my bags.
Yep. Because literally, when you were I jumped on. I'm like, make the call now, and then you were out. There was no running away from that, dude.
Yep.
You were going nowhere except Elwyn Forest, mate, if you didn't do what you did.
Yep. 100%. Oh my God.
Oh, you know
Big
what?
exhale.
You had it when you needed it the most.
Dude, amen. Now I gotta play like I don't got it. Pay.
You just need to
attention.
focus for 80% and you're chilling.
Yep.
Whatever it is, 70%, whatever you need.
I think I'm just shy. I'm about 28%, so almost 30%.
Yeah. So
Couple quests, I'll be pushing 50%, and all I need to really get is an ST run. And
But yeah, here we go. He falls asleep in ST, doesn't need a loot. He fucking falls asleep on a bridge running around in circles. But yet, brain fart runs through a fucking middle of a town that's populated. Oh, you know what the problem was? You weren't drinking.
No, I actually have had a couple of beers tonight.
Oh, sorry, you weren't drunk.
True. But, yeah, because then I would have got away with it somehow.
Yeah, now somehow you'd have killed them all.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, that was just a dude. That would honestly, I would chalk that to a WoW knowledge check. I didn't know. I didn't know what was in that town. I hadn't paid enough attention, and I will not make that same mistake again because that pretty much scared tar out of me, and I thought my quest to 60 had come to an abrupt end.
This is why it's a bit sketch going to where we're going now, because that place is very populated.
Yeah, but we
should be fine, though.
we just have to pay attention to how we go into shit. Like I went like I was just gonna run through that town and nothing was gonna knock me off my horse. Well, except for the second fucking thing knocked me off my horse. You know what I mean? Like I might have even sketched my way through there if nothing ever knocked me off. You know what I mean? But as my old man likes to say, if bullfrogs had wings, they wouldn't bump their ass when they hop. But they don't, and so they do. Boing, boing, motherfucker. Ha! He never said that part. I added it. Ha! Ha! Yes, I think I'm funny. I wonder if was Alex?
We have enough people. Once you hit 60, we could actually do. I know we're missing a tank. I was going to say we could actually do a 5-man 60.
We could do a 4-man and just find a tank.
That's
Because we've got me, you, Alex, and Blue. We just got to find the right timing. And all we need to do is find a tank, and we can do a 5-man fucking pretty much whatever we want.
Pretty much.
And I mean, if you advertise it that way, like four people in guild, Discord available, need tank, comms required, 5-man Scalamance or whatever it might be, we'd find one. I bet we'd find one.
I haven't done those dungeons for a long time.
Me neither.
I've forgotten so much of them.
Same.
Honestly,
Dude. Honestly, for me, the end game ones in vanilla, I didn't do. I started in vanilla, but I made it to level 58. Literally on Chromac made it to level 58 the night that the expansion for Burning Crusade dropped. Logged off, drove to the midnight release at GameStop for the game, got the discs, came home, started to download, right? And then, chilled, slept a little bit because I had to work in the morning. The download finished about the time I had to leave for work. So then I was good, went to work, did concrete for the day, came home, and got on that night and started leveling in the Burning Crusade. So I never did endgame dungeons in vanilla WoW, ever. So for me, they're new. Now, some of them, that were later made into thises and that's that we've seen, of course, now, in later expansions, sure. But these original ones, I've never really been in, ever. So it's a new thing for me. Great thing about healing is stand back, use WoW Knowledge 101, don't stand in bad, don't let shit hit you, heal everyone, conserve mana, follow obvious raid mechanics, and live. That's it. It's that simple. You know?
I wouldn't mind doing a Scarlet dungeon.
It'd be awesome. I would be in. I tried to get into something not that long ago, and they invited me, and then they realized I wasn't 60, and they're like, "Oh fuck," and then they just booted me. I didn't realize that they were doing a like a run. I did I apologize. I'm like, hey man, when I said I'd join, I said I thought you were doing a pre-60 run. My apologies. I didn't look at your level.
The fuck did I get it? Ah, that's the two swords you combine from ZG. I mean, from ZF to get that sword that the warrior has.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that. Somebody that we were doing ZF with. I think Alex was involved in that. I don't remember exactly. Maybe Blue was, but somebody that we were with actually got that and was able to do it.
Where's the second one drop from? Or you just need both of them?
Yeah, I think you have to have both of them. I think. I got to be honest. I had to look it up. I don't remember.
Yeah. One's off the first boss. There's one off the first boss. And one off the second last boss, the alligator dude.
Gotcha. See, yeah, but yeah, he ended up getting them both.
Warrior, if I decide to level it. It's actually fun. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe it's still boring until level 40 until you get Mortal Strike. Then that probably gets fun. I don't know.
I've got two, so I've still got my tank at level like 27 or 28 maybe, and then I've still got Chromac at level 19, which I will level eventually. Chromac has a whole series dedicated to himself on my YouTube page, and I haven't been on him in like 2 months. It's unfortunate, but his life will continue because he is still alive. He isn't even old enough to have Light of Elune yet. It's like alcohol. You have to be a certain age before you can get it, but once you get it, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Might save your life someday. I actually can't wait to clip that, bro. It's gonna be a funny one. I think Tim missed it too, based on his last comment, and I don't think. Well, he wasn't in Discord anyway, so I don't. Yeah, I think Tim missed it as well. I don't think he's seen that. He says stay safe, and like 3 seconds fucking later, I was so motherfucking not safe.
So, sorry, where are you going? Which place?
Silithus.
I'll be back too, by the way.
Yep, no worries. I'll wait for you at the flight path. want to ice my other knee. I wonder if that would be a terrible idea. Maybe ice this one more time. Then I add some ice to that motherfucker and ice the other motherfucking knee. I think that might not be a terrible idea. I also think I got to be at work an hour early tomorrow too. I forgot about it until like I was home. I had decided that I wanted to have a beer tonight because like it was a stressful last day. It really that whole fucking scenario really upset me. And I'm really hopeful that my manager wants to hear what the fuck actually happened and how it went down, because I'm eager to tell her. I think I'll probably approach her and be like, listen, can I please tell you the entirety of how this went down? Because I mean, it's a pretty substantial accusation and or allegation, if you want to call it, however you want to call it. But like, dude, it'll be easy to corroborate because cameras will have caught him at each stage of his fucking crime, and he's 100% in the wrong. This isn't even debatable. So I don't know why I'm stressing, but remember, I've not exactly been in the best graces of everyone with management for some time here, and I'm just coming back where it started rocky, and then I throw some big shit like this out at people, you know? I still think I'm right, man. No matter how I think about it, I still think I'm right. I still think I did the right thing. I think that had to happen. You can't let that go. I'm not putting my name on letting that go. No. I'm better than that. Even if it ends up costing me, I'm better than that. Morally, it would have been wrong to let that go. I easily just could have turned my head and said, it's not that big a deal. That's not who I am, and that's not who I should be. It's fire. I'd call it fire lane. It's fire lane for me. Like, you are literally parking in the fire lane, which anyone who knows me knows that parking in the fire lane is a pretty quick way to piss me off enough where I'll say something to you in public. Like, in your face, not on Facebook. Like, hey, the fuck, man. Now, look, will that eventually end up getting my ass busted by somebody? Probably. And I'm 50 years old, so what am I really going to do? But boy, I tell you what, it sure does make me mad enough to say something, so I'm going to die some way. If that's the way I have to die, so be it, you know? Hey, I'm all right with that. Why do you have to fly? I just seen you do it, Pro 2. Why do you have to fly all the way to the exact flight point of Ungoro Crater before you can fly to Silithus? Wouldn't it be so much faster if you could just fly there instead of stopping there? Or maybe adjust that flight thing so it doesn't have to do a full circle to get in there. It's the most obnoxious flight point. I can't believe that I was almost dead, and here I am worried about a flight point. Holy shit. I can't wait to clip that. I think both Alex and Tim just missed that happening. Maybe Beige was still in here. Somebody was still in here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really watch it back. I kind of can't wait to watch that back. Somebody was still in here. I don't know who. but I think Tim just missed it.
I'm back, dude.
Welcome back. I was just saying, and more or less just speaking out loud for the stream as well. I can't wait to clip that and watch it back, because I want to see like who exactly was still in the chat and caught that, and who didn't, and who said what. Because I think Tim might have just missed it, and I'm not sure Alex didn't either. I think they both might have literally just missed that whole shit.
Oh, I reckon it was fucking 10 minutes after Alex left Discord.
Yeah, and I think it was just a few minutes after Tim left. Well, he didn't leave
Probably.
Discord, but it was just a few minutes after he left and said, "Hitting the sack though, another day at the trailer tomorrow. Stay safe and knock that shiz out." That is his last comment in the stream. And so I don't think he's seen that. So they're both gonna wake up and be like, "Oh fuck!" Right after they left, man, just about fucking lost, man. Holy shit! All right. Okay, I'm sorry, Pro.
Alright, let's go. Why?
I know you'd think I'd be perfectly ready, right? But I'm not. Give me 2 seconds, friend. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna plug back in for a minute. I think I'm actually gonna plug back in, Pro. I'm gonna ice this knee, and then I'm gonna really rock the world. I'm gonna ice the other knee, because I don't think it will hurt. I don't think it'll hurt the other knee either. Both knees have been hurting me a lot, like every day at this point. It's because now I'm favoring the knee that I've been, I'm reverse of what I've been for the last however many years, because I've been used to favoring my left knee and putting all the pressure on my right. Well, now my right sucks, so I got to put all the pressure on the left, which is the knee that's been, not having to deal with that for 20 fucking years or whatever it's been since the initial injury in 1996. 1996, let that sink in. That's when the initial injury to my left knee was.
I actually remember you going for that surgery too.
Well, the surgery didn't happen until 2010.
Okay.
But the initial injury occurred in 1996 playing football on a job site.
So I picked up a quest that I can share with you.
You picked up a quest that you can share with me. Why does that water feel warm? Oh,
Why
now
you
it's
not
going to look
eligible?
Okay. No, I think I'm ready. Okay, let me look and see what I got to do. Okay, so we need to go to, I think, 2 places. One, do you know where?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case.
Because I have the quest as well.
Oh, well, that's fucking convenient. All right, cool. Keep going. I'll catch up because remember I'm faster than you. I'm already on I'm on your ass. No, I will because I am.
Good.
Hey, Pro.
What?
I'm alive.
Yes.
Dude, I so don't deserve to be. I was so fucking dead. He looked at me weird, and I ain't about being surprised by fucking anything right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to play a little more calculated now. We've got the Southern here too. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. It's so much easier with a DPS with me. Especially one with a pet. Especially with one with a pickle pet.
Here.
I'm sorry, one more time?
The guys with the books.
They are. So you just got to get one of the books. That's all you got to do.
Okay, yeah.
And it is
these
these
guys,
guys,
I
yeah. They do. We just gotta be careful not to like get the whole camp, and if we do get ready to boogie. And now, so now remember too, pro. I'm gonna be more prone to the full boogie, as opposed to stopping to try to save you now, because I cannot do that light of a balloon now. You still can. Now it's not like I will. It's not like I'll bail on you, but if I deem we're both going down, I'm gonna try to save my damn self and let you use your light.
We're chilling. Just gotta pay attention.
Yeah, it does change a little bit of the way that I'll play.
So it should.
I'll also be more inclined to use my Hearthstone now to get travel when need be, because I don't need to worry about saving it for light of balloon. You know, Hearthstone don't matter. It doesn't do shit. It's gonna make for a good clip, I think. I'm gonna try to come up with a good, clever name for it too. See if I can get that son of a bitch some hits. I've had a number of videos on YouTube recently blowing up for a couple hundred hits.
That's good.
It hasn't really increased my viewership, but you know, whatever. You never know. You know, you never know who sees what. And again, I'm not doing anything to make money. I just enjoy it, and when I get a couple followers out of it, it gives me a little, you know, hey, I'm doing something cool. And when it doesn't, whatever. I kind of consider this like, you know, for me at least, and I suppose maybe this is a one-sided way to look at it, but I consider it a hobby, just like any other hobby that one would have, right? Some people build models, some people race cars, some people raise horses, you know, some people garden. I play WoW. Some people golf. I frisbee golf. But one of the things I do is I play WoW. And I refuse to feel guilty about it. Same fucking shoulders twice in a row. Did we each get one? We did. That's cool. I think they vendor for like 12 silver or some shit. Like next to nothing. Yeah, 19 silver. Ooh, they've changed the look of some shit. What the hell was that I just hovered? I don't know what the fuck I just hovered, but something looked different. You're right about the dense population. You do have to be careful here.
Oh yeah.
Because be aware of an escape route too. Because that's where I really fucked up too. I ran into an area with no clear escape route. I just picked up a piece of paper. Would that be what I'm looking for?
No.
It's 1 of 10. Oh, wait, no, that's for you. You need those pieces of paper. And I have one for you now. It's the pieces of paper you and Blue were collecting for me the other night. Or actually, maybe you weren't. Blue was. But you are now. So now I see what we're on about here. So I'll pay attention to that, and any of those I get are yours. That would be...
We're killing the right people for the book, Nate.
No.
It's showing us here.
No. What we're killing right now, we're killing the mobs that are dropping the item for you for the quest Secret Communication.
No, but it shows us also that the book is here.
So the book, I think, actually drops off some of these mobs. Like if I hover this guy over here, he drops Lexicon chapter number 3, which I already have, but you do not.
Why can I not see that?
I don't know. But like this guy in front of me, He drops. Actually, he's just a guy you have to kill. So my guess is I just did this quest before you did, and you know what that means to me, pro. That means kick ass. Follow these, do your quest. I get straight EXP, safe farming. I'm fine with it. Like, that's fucking perfect. And you get gold out of it. It's a win-win. Like, and then we, of course, have the chance to have something epic drop that'll sell for like 12 silver. Fucking shit. Market. And if I get the Lexing, the thing, maybe I can trade it. I don't even know. Because at one point, I deleted like 7 of those things.
Yeah,
the chapter
same.
number
I
3.
deleted a few of them too.
Oh, damn it.
Obviously, I didn't have the quest. Is their XP okay, or is it shit?
Hold on, I'm trying to survive. Do you mean the XP for kills right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's fine. Dude, at this point, I'm 1 level lower than you. It's really not bad. Hold on, let's see if I can trade this to you. I
Just got
cannot.
that book too.
I cannot. Oh, you got it too?
Yeah, I got the chapter 3. But it's showing me on my map, right, that we can get chapter 2 here as well.
Let me look at my map. See, I don't see that. I don't see that. I
Mine's
see.
bugged.
I see chapter 1 is to our west. If you look at my stream, it'll be a little bit delayed. But chapter 1 is to our west by not that far. But chapter 2 is all the way at the southwest corner of the map, behind the little building thingy on your map.
Let's go down there then.
Okay. And the other one's not that far away. I mean, sure you don't want to get that one first, or?
Whichever.
I mean, I guess we can go down. We're closest to the one near us. Let's go get that one. You down?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Something first.
But remember, I'm completely down with. I suppose just get those parts though first, because like we'll
I can get 'em
passive.
from all-
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We'll passively kill what you need by doing this part of the quest, and then if you need anything after it, we could just get it then. Which is what I would imagine is what you were trying to say before I so rudely interrupted you.
We just have to be careful around here.
I am. Hey, hey, listen. Nothing will pucker your butt cheeks like running through 400 mobs with no light of a loon. Because I've got no now. It's find an escape route or fucking die. I stopped cold. I stopped cold because I found an area with a lot of shit. So I'm not running into there. That's too much. Buffing. And like I said, man, you change the way you think without light of a loon. Careful where you're at now. Okay, I see you. I got you. I'm with you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean.
No.
Listen,
We're on the outskirts. We'll work our way in
right.
and out, kind of thing.
Yep. But if I run myself into a spot like that now, I am done. So I can't. Oh my God. It put a whole different spin on my night, man. It's got me all kind of nervous.
Like I said, you need to focus for 70%. We have to sit here and farm for a little while and build more XP. Hey, so be it. It's safe.
That's why I'm saying I don't have any qualms with helping you do your quest. Wow, those things are annoying. I mean, I guess 19 silvers repeatedly is still going to get you a little bit of gold, so there's no sense in us leaving them. So you may as well just keep greeding them and get what you get. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Definitely. Definitely. I remember when Alex was first telling us about Light of Elune, and we were all like, "Yeah, whatever, man. We'll do that whenever at some point." And
Yeah.
nobody gave two shits about it. And he kept talking about it, and he kept telling us how silly we were, and we just literally kept ignoring his ass. Uh, and then like all of a sudden, we realized somebody somewhere along the way realized just how nice it was and how important it was to have and how much it can stop you from losing a high level character in with one stupid mistake. And then it became to me it's at level 28 to 30. If you don't have it by level 30 on a character, you don't care about that character.
No, I don't have it.
Dude, the next time you're on, let's go get it. I have it on. I think I have it on Chromac, and I might not have it on Chromac. But if I don't, I'll be getting it. And what I meant by Chromac is Jerome. If I don't have it on Jerome, I'll damn sure be getting it soon. I definitely have it on Doc, and I definitely have it on my Hunter already.
I've only had a loon twice, on this hunter and the other hunter.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, all my other tunes that have died, I've never had it.
Well, we gotta start rectifying that. It is
Why
super.
I can't remember where it is.
It's I could well the next time that we're dicking around on anything but these, let's go do that because it's you can solo it at level 27 on almost any character you want.
All right.
I don't like that. I'm bubbling.
Chapter
So
1.
I got
you should get
feared right towards like fucking 3 mobs. Notice the bubble? Yeah, I bubbled. I got it. Sweet. Okay, so now we just literally turn our head back, and ideally I would say let's head for the road.
that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna fend
Run
for
in
my.
front of me.
Yeah.
I'll run first. That way.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna run for the road and fend for myself. You just if you don't like my path, you follow your own, right? I'm gonna try to avoid mobs as best as I can. Dude, I'm sorry to beat a dead horse, but not having Light of Elune, I am now 10 times more on edge than I was before.
You can see that with that bubble, with the fear.
Yeah, I wasn't even fucking around. Nope. Decisions have to be faster now. Yeah, instantly, I don't like that bubble.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, maybe that was a bit of an overkill for a bubble, but hey, do what you gotta do, man.
I didn't go very far. I went like 2 steps, man. I was like, nope. No idea how far that's going to fear me. I ain't about that life.
It was literally like a 2-second fear, and I'm like, he bubbled. Yep. Because it feared you and my pet, and as soon as you bubbled, it took it off. Like my pet just stopped being feared. Obviously, there was no connection to it, but it was a short
Right.
fear.
I didn't know that, though. I wasn't about to take that risk.
Even if you didn't, and you went into those 2 mobs, we would have been chilling anyway.
Fair. But hey, man, listen. I still want to see that fucking clip back because I think it was you who told heads up.
What do you got?
Pat, big giant.
Oh,
enormous
that's our
Pat.
lead. They're our leads.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna stay the fuck away from that.
And we sure as hell are. Okay, so we do have to go down that way, but we can go up here cross country. But we got to pay really close attention. They're fighting somebody down there.
Yeah, the guards.
Okay, well I don't care about that. So I'm gonna try and I got both of them fucking scorpions. Just keep on running. I think we can get around the Pat. And just stay north. Oh, you're fucking on the other side of the world from me. I'm just going to keep running unless I get knocked off. And right now, I'll be okay, I think, even if I get knocked off. I need to go north. Oh, I got netted. I got netted and I have 2 on me. Just okay, I have 1 on me. No big deal. I need to go this way. I got double netted. He's not really hurting me, but he's really upsetting me with the net. I can freedom myself, but it'll dismount me.
Yeah, I reckon let's finish this quest and we don't quest here.
Not a
'Cause
fan.
this is... Oh, more so for you because it is very populated. It doesn't take a
is.
lot.
It is.
They are lower levels, but it doesn't matter.
They are. We only. This is the only real quest I have here, and I feel like this one's gonna give good EXP.
Oh yeah, it will.
But it's got to be. It's now. I don't know exactly where it is here. It's somewhere down here. Somewhere down here, these guys will drop. Somewhere down here will drop it.
We'll just start from the edge and
I
make
feel
our
like
way.
it's like other side of it ish.
It's in this camp.
Because it shows if you look at your map, the little thingy what shows it, like the bag that shows it on the questy, is like other side of this camp. Either way, kill our way, take our time. My hearth has 10 minutes left on it, so we can always, if we get into a bad spot, I can hearth out if I really have to. But I can't do anything else. It's so scary not having light of balloon, dude.
Alright, we'll be fine. We just gotta, watch what we're doing.
I think blue had to light a balloon about the same point of levels 59. And I think it was in Silithus too, wasn't it? Or no?
It was.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Oh, I was in Western Plaguelands, though, not in Silithus. Western fucking Plaguelands consumed my fucking light of balloon, dude. You fucking believe that shit? And it was only because of just being flat out stupid and running into the one place that I shouldn't have run into, getting instantly dismounted, and then just running deeper into the shit, which actually I think is what Blue Moon did in Silithus. An ironic twist to fate, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he did. Just he did it in a